Mark Consuelos has long been admired for his charm, confidence, and effortless charisma, the kind of presence that makes him unforgettable both on and off screen. For years, audiences have seen him as the handsome, witty co-host standing beside Kelly Ripa on Live with Kelly and Mark. But few know the deeper story of how their love began, how it endured, and how a recent moment revealed just how profound their bond truly is. Mark and Kelly's love story began in 1995 on the set of All My Children. He was the new actor with quiet intensity. She was already a rising star with sharp wit and an infectious smile. When the two met, there was an undeniable spark, one that neither could ignore. Within a year, they eloped in Las Vegas, exchanging vows in a simple ceremony that cost just $179. There were no cameras, no Hollywood glitz, just two people completely in love, ready to face whatever life threw their way. For decades, they've built a life grounded not in fame, but in family. They raised 3 children, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin, while navigating demanding careers and the spotlight that never seemed to fade. Kelly often jokes that their marriage works because she married her best friend. But behind the humor lies something deeper, a partnership defined by trust, respect, and unwavering support. Recently, during a live event celebrating Live with Kelly and Mark, the couple shared a moment that moved the audience to tears. The evening was meant to honor their contributions to daytime television, but it soon became something far more intimate. When Kelly was invited to speak about her husband, her usual humor gave way to heartfelt emotion. Her voice trembled as she began, "Mark is the kind of man who shows up for his family, his friends, and for me. He's the one who steadies me when life feels overwhelming, who reminds me to laugh when I want to cry. People see him as charming and confident, but what I see every day is a man full of heart." The audience grew still as Kelly continued, her eyes glistening. "There were times in our marriage when it wasn't easy, when work kept us apart, when life threw challenges our way. But Mark never let go. He held our family together with quiet strength. He made me believe that real love doesn't fade, it deepens." Cameras caught Mark's reaction, his usual composed smile faltering as emotion filled his face. For once, the man known for his poise was visibly overcome. He reached for Kelly's hand, his eyes glistening under the lights. When it was his turn to speak, he took a moment before finding his words. "I don't think I've ever met anyone like Kelly. She's my best friend, my teacher, and the greatest love of my life. People talk about luck, and I guess I'm the living proof that it exists. Every day with her feels like a blessing I still can't quite believe I deserve." The crowd erupted in applause, but for Mark and Kelly, it was as if no one else was in the room. They exchanged a quiet look, the kind that speaks of years shared, of laughter and tears, of the kind of bond that only grows stronger with time. Over the years, their marriage has faced its share of scrutiny, rumors, distance, and the constant pressure of fame. Yet through it all, they've remained each other's anchor. Kelly once said, "Marriage isn't perfect, but when you choose the right person, it's always worth it." And Mark, ever the romantic, replied simply, "I'd choose her every time." Away from the cameras, their life together is beautifully ordinary, cooking dinner, walking their dogs, cheering on their kids, and finding joy in the smallest moments. It's these glimpses of normalcy that make their story so relatable and so powerful. As the event drew to a close, Mark leaned toward Kelly and whispered something that made her smile through her tears. It wasn't caught on camera, but those who were there said it felt like the perfect ending. Quiet, real, and deeply human. So what do you think of Mark and Kelly's emotional moment? Do you believe their enduring love is proof that true partnership still exists in Hollywood? Let us know in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more heartfelt celebrity stories that remind us, beneath the fame and glamour, The truest love stories are often the simplest ones.